I'm trying to see. I thought I saw a delay. Okay. What's up, I Pink? What's up, Galactic? Mwah. Thank you guys. I love you. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. But I was finna say, behold. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm goofy like that, okay? So sometimes random movie quotes and stuff be popping up in my head. If it don't coincide with the reading. Thank you. Hi, abs. Do you have abs? But y'all, trigger warning. This is not, most likely 9 times out of 10, this ain't gonna be a high vibrational reading. So I'm just letting y'all know ahead of time. I got a new deck though. I got the Mean Girls Tarot. And I was guided to do a Gossip Girls reading, okay? So, like I said, trigger warning. It won't be a high vibrational, oh, your person is coming, baby, and he love you. Now, granted, that energy might come up in this reading, but it's not about this, about that. You don't have no abs. That's crazy. But anyway, I did get some downloads for y'all. You could be seeing 444, 1111, and 333 could be significant. You could be seeing these numbers or these synchronicities, or you're about to. Okay? And then the song that I got for y'all is Wale, Tiffany Nikes. That's the song I picked up for y'all. But let me tell y'all something. The devil been trying me and he been getting blocked. Chop, chop, mambo. Kick him in the nuts, hi-ya. That's how I've been getting the devil mad, bro. When he come knocking at your door and you don't let him in. Oh, baby, he gets lethargic. He get mad. Oh, he get mad when you recognize his ass and you don't give him no access to your energy. You feel what I'm saying? So get ready for people to start acting out. You know what I'm saying? Getting mad when y'all tell them no. Or y'all ain't giving up no explanations about why they blocked. Because I'm going to tell a motherfucker like this. Because I know the city watching me. I ain't going to give a motherfucker a second chance to come and betray me. Ain't no second chances to come and put a knife in my back. After you done did it and done it secretly multiple times. And when the divine put me up on game about it, you think I'm finna let you back in so you can do it again? Are you crazy? Is you cool? Oh no, but we don't move like that. I've learned how to love people where they're at. Not saying it's any motherfucking smoke or conflict or beef, whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's none of that. But I learned where to put people. And once God show me who you are, I'll be a fool to let you back in my energy so you can trick me again. No, baby. We don't do that over here. And one thing about it, and 2 things is for sure, is I'm loyal to the core. Period. I ain't gonna be no backdoor ass motherfucker. Ain't never been no backdoor motherfucker. And I'll never be a backdoor motherfucker. So, with that being said, run and tell that. Okay? Because I ain't going back and forth. I said what the fuck I said the first time. See, people be thinking they slick because you got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? You got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? You are someone who is a person of compassion and understanding. So, you may have given people in your past more chances than they deserve. They become entitled. But once you set those boundaries, oh yeah, they get angry. They get mad. Oh baby, they get mad and upset. They can't stand it because they're no longer able to feed off of your energy. So then what do they get to do? Talking, trying to spin a narrative. But one thing about it is we let them have it. Those who believe are the ones who choose to believe, and those who see are the ones who choose to see. And that's just that. But we definitely best to get into it. Hey everybody, hey. Nah, I'm letting my shit fly today. I'm letting my shit fly today. When I'm guided to cover my crown, I will. But today, it is what it is. But yeah, so we're gonna get into it. Holy Spirit. Like I said, this 9 times out of 10, this ain't gonna be no high vibrational reading. Cause we finna see why they so worried about y'all. You know, they talking, they got a lot to say. You feel what I'm saying? Not that we even really care, but it's a reason why. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. Holy Spirit, what the gossip girls gotta say? What narrative are they trying to spin? 6 of Cups in the fucking reverse. You not coming back. You not coming back. That or hold on. Let me see what this plastics is. Because this may be cups or wands. So let's see. Let's see. So these may be pentacles. Wait a minute. Let's see. Hold on. No, this is the wands here. This is the wands. So they mad because you ain't giving them no attention. And I feel like it's because you're not coming back. You're not coming back. Yeah, the Fool card. You freed yourself from these people. So they don't like the attention you getting, basically. Because they not the center of attention, baby. Like I'm telling y'all really bring attention and recognition to motherfuckers unintentionally here. And these are people who get mad because that attention that they once were getting while you were in their energy, or you were allowing these people to have some type of connection or relationship with you, they're no longer getting it. These people don't even want to see you winning. They don't even want to see you winning, but you are. And look at you. Some of y'all about to be traveling, taking adventures around the world, but you free, baby. You happy as fuck, and they don't like that. They feeling like some clowns for real. Because people not fucking with these people like they used to. 6 of Wands in the fucking reverse. People not fucking with these people like they used to. People are not putting these people, these gossip girls, on a pedestal like they used to. People, they starting to look old. That's what I'm hearing too. They starting to look old. They starting to look old. They don't have that glow. Listen, they don't have that glow anymore. Yeah, they trying to downplay your growth. They trying to downplay whatever it is that you got working for yourself. Look, 2 of Cups, and they hating on your fucking relationship. Or a soon-to-be relationship. They don't even like the attention that, you know, your potential spouse or your person that you're in a relationship with gives to you. Yeah, 3 of Cups. These are bitches who be waiting on the sideline for your exes, or they try to motherfucking place themselves in your connection, creating a third-party situation. Yeah, these are bitches who feel like they can take your man. So they definitely are talking about your relationship or the potential relationship you're about to be in here. Yeah, look at they sad mad asses. 4 of Cups. Yeah, look at they sad mad asses. I'm telling you, they've been doing mirror magic. I'm telling you, they not looking the same. They looking old. They drinking and drugging and shit. Some of these people tried to say it was you. Some of these people, now these bitches trying to say you conceited, you self-centered, you materialistic, all you do is party, when it's really them. And they mad you in a soulmate connection. So they really mad about this this love you got coming in, or that you are currently in, this love connection. Some of these bitches got a crush on you too, low-key. And they mad you ain't bisexual. Or you know what I'm saying? You don't entertain that shit. Hey, Brittany. Look, the devil, karmic ass, is here. These bitches definitely try to say that you're possessive, you're obsessed with them. Okay? Trying to place the blame on you, Tower, but that shit blowing the fuck up, baby. That shit blowing the fuck up. These motherfuckers so mad that whatever they tried to say about your name, tarnish your reputation, bring you down, defame you, or, you know what I'm saying, try to block what's coming towards you, they mad it did not work. Look at these hoes crying. They really sit behind closed doors and cry. Because they know it's over. These bitches made a deal with the devil, and it didn't turn out the way that they thought it was going to turn out. Some of these bitches say you got a sex addiction, or you have addictions, period. But people are starting to see this. Tower, nobody is believing this shit no more. Somebody got some receipts on these gossip girls who been harboring all these secrets. These people were finding out these gossip girls are really obsessed with your energy, okay? Copycatting. And people are starting to see, because these bitches can't stop talking about you. They're obsessed with your name. Because your name brings fame. Like I said, the 6 of Wands in the fucking reverse. Your name brings fame. And they fucking mad they don't got none of it. These hoes, they in shambles, bro. To the point where people are starting, they bringing up receipts on each other. These bitches are weird because they don't even like each other. But they got a common enemy with you. These hoes is weird. Look, the star. They mad because you shining. I told you they tried to stain your name here. Okay, they could have tried to create mischievous energy around you. These bitches watch you day in and day out. So they definitely watching your social media, seeing you shining, you glowing. You doing the most. They don't want you to shine. They try to talk about the way you look too. You may be a plain Jane. You probably don't even do too much or show too much. And you don't gotta do a lot to get attention. You don't gotta show off your body. This is crazy. But divine intervention is here. People are putting the pieces to the puzzle together with this Tower and this devil card here. I'm reading the pictures because it looked like he teaching. So people are really finding out that as much as these crazy ass, gossip ass, you know what I'm saying, gossip girls, you know, talk about you, they realizing like, y'all are kind of like giving obsessed at this point. They don't like that. They get angry here. 3 of Flames. So yeah, this is definitely the 3 of Wands here. They mad because they see your ships coming in. Okay, they try to talk about your plans for the future. Now they see them working out. They don't know if they want to love you or hate you. It's like 1 minute they talking about you to everybody else, but when they go behind closed doors, they praising you low-key. Like they're weirdos. People are starting to see this. They was so busy trying to defame you that they actually, you know what I'm saying, they destroyed themselves. Self-destruct is what I heard. Yeah, Temperance here. Okay? They tried to talk about your gifts. They tried to talk about your spirituality. They tried to talk about your healing journey and shit. But guess what? People see you out here putting yourself together. You are emotionally balanced and intelligent. You are tapped into the divine. People see angels around you. You are earth angel. So, I mean, what are they really getting out of it? They full of the devil and you're an angel. You're being looked at as a whole angel. Earth angel. You know? To where, I ain't gonna cap, some of their options are looking at you. Yeah. 3 of Swords. Some of their options are looking at you. They feel heartbroken and betrayed. They feel like you fucking up their love life. They out here saying that you slept with their man, or you know what I'm saying, you was enticing their man, trying to tempt their man and shit. Like, it's just weird ass energy. But everybody's finding out. Tower. All this shit, all the lies, all the gossip, all that bullshit they was trying to put on you is blowing the fuck up. Okay? Actually, you healed a man. Okay? They man is... For some of y'all, they man is like, why can't you be more like divine feminine? Literally. Their options, or the person that they're dealing with romantically, or, you know what I'm saying, intimately, more so on a physical level, they asking, why can't they be more like you, divine feminine? Okay, they try to say that you're a cheater, you're a liar, but it's really them. They're doing a lot of projecting, and their spouses over there, they drinking heavily because they toxic as fuck. And the more that their person that they dealing with romantically or intimately, the more that they drink, the more that they speak on you. Why can't you act like them? Why look at they even pulling up your social media pages, bro. Divine feminines, they're pulling up your social media pages, and they're putting it in these gossip girls' face. Why can't you be more like divine feminine? Look, she barely even posts. Look, she barely even show anything. Look how she talk, bro. Look, why can't you be more natural? Why can't you be like, bro? The same addictions that brought these third parties to these options they dealing with or partying with or whatever is the same addictions that are definitely tearing up their motherfucking connection with these people, because the more that they drink and drug with these people they want to be with or they are intimate with, the more that these people talk about you and compare these gossip girls to you. Like, why can't you be more mature? Yeah, they like, why can't you be more mature like divine feminine? Shit. Damn, this deck is kind of dope though. I ain't gonna lie, because the energy I'm picking up on is crazy. What is this? Queen of Flames, Queen of Wands here. Yeah, they tried to say you was a free-for-all and shit, but they actually brought you a lot of a fucking tension, bro. Yeah, three of daggers, 3 of swords, bro. They over there heartbroken and depressed here, still talking about you though. But like I said, in public they talking shit about you. Behind closed doors they actually are inspired and they love you for real. They put themselves in competition with you. You didn't ask for that. And you went on your healing journey. And now people are starting to see that all that these rubicubas, these gossip girls, these unrequited negacities, all they have to offer is their body. Okay, all they got is looks and somebody burning. Like, they talking about your sexual history and your sexual health, baby. They burning. And they getting fat. While you getting in shape, they getting fat and shit. pH balance all off. Because they just talking about you. Like, bro, go find something safe to do. That's why they world keep crashing down around them, because they are karmic as fuck. They toxic than a motherfucker. And they ain't getting no attention. That's why they gotta talk about you. Like I said, you bring the attention. Even, I'm telling you, divine feminines or divine masculines, however it go, because divine masculines, you could have let go of one of these third parties. I'm feeling like divine masculine let go of a third party. And this could have been an ex-friend or a family member you used to fuck with that went behind your back on some I'll take your man type shit. And the bitch got found out that she really ain't shit. And now they looking at this bitch like a sourpuss, literally. She got a sourpuss. And she burning. And she ain't taking care of herself. None of these Rubicubas are. Because all they do is sit and gossip about you. But they need to go to the doctor. While they trying to put you out there, you good though, Divine Feminine. I'm not with that temperance energy that hey, listen, for some of y'all ain't even never been with these gossip girls, men or boyfriend or whatever they got, because it's not just one male they're fucking with. They got multiple. But they probably just, I'm feeling like they got one main, okay? But he is comparing your poem to the gossip girls, okay? And you probably ain't never slept with this person. For some of y'all, it's not even somebody you even touched. But it's your energy. It's your spirit, your aura, the way you carry yourself. You know, they feel like it's A1 because they don't see you hopping around. Like, and with these third parties who are always dealing with multiple people at a time, they know for sure, like, they done told this bitch, I know for sure your pussy ain't touching Divine Feminines. They heartbroken behind this shit. They in despair. They miserable, bro. Like, it's just crazy. Look, 7 of flames here, 7 of wands here. Nobody's fucking with these people getting blocked, bro. That's why they mad, Divine Feminine. They think you fucked up they whole little, what you call it? You fucked up their motion because they being blocked. Like I said, these motherfucking whoever they options are, they feel like these bitches are monsters, literally. And this is what they was trying to project on you. And everybody's saying it's not the truth. It's really them. They toxic and they breath stink. They breath stink. They getting blocked left and right. Nobody's fucking with them. Literally. Ace of daggers, Ace of swords. This is the truth. They mad. Look. They can't believe it. They thought they was really gonna win, bro. And the truth is coming out about they sour asses. Literally. Look, death. Okay? Even secrets about them plotting on your ending here. They plotted on you, literally. Death here. They plotted on you. And everybody's finding out that these bitches are real life crazy. Look, 2 of swords. They wanted you up out of here. They didn't want you to be happy. They didn't want nobody to love you. They didn't want nobody to be your friend. They wanted to control you until they couldn't. And then that's when they started wishing death on you. So some of these bitches could be going to jail here. We definitely got Scorpio, Capricorn energy out here. You could be a fire sign, Divine Feminine, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Oh, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. They telling people not to fuck with you, but everybody's like, shit. They seem cool as fuck. Like, why not? It's not, they're not giving legitimate reasons. Yeah, the magician here. They trying to manipulate people. People not falling for the tricks no more. They saying you a sorceress. You do black magic and shit. That's how you got your success. That's how you got your looks. They literally trying to say magic is what saved you. They could have said you was big and fat and ugly in the past and you did magic to lose weight, get in shape and shit. What the fuck? And some of y'all may have had a little surgery, you know, to help you. Or, you know what I'm saying, you had some type of you know, medical help doing so, but magic, hell no. You just chose better for yourself, bro. They literally was lying on your name, and now everybody's finding out the truth, how much these bitches are haters, and they definitely wanted to see you dead. Like, they seeing this shit. Like, they seeing and hearing this shit. Like, bitches wishing death on you. And it's just like, why, though? And these bitches are the ones playing with magic here. They mad, Divine Feminine, because you can manifest. Okay? You can manifest anything you want or desire. Huh? Aries energy here. This is crazy. These bitches literally wanted you to get hit by a bus type shit. Or get hit by a car. Like they was doing magic to get you hit by a car, get in a car accident or something. Something unfortunate. Something in traffic. Like they wanted you to crash into a ditch. Like, literally, like, crash into a ditch. No, it's not gonna happen like that. So these bitches was doing magic to put you to death here. Okay, I'm even hearing sour jars. They was using pee and shit. People finding out these bitches are nasty, bro. Like, they doing the most. Yeah, they mad because you shining. Like they say you do beauty spells on beauty magic and shit to make yourself look good when it's really them. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Oh my God, bro. What? Like I said, you could be a plain Jane here, or you just cool. Like you put that shit on when you feel like it. You probably like a leggings, white tee, and some real fire ass kicks or some shit. Or you just a laid back individual, like, or you just like, you know, you wear your little cool dresses and you might just be natural. You might not have to do too much. Like you got a natural glow. These hoes is the ones that was doing beauty and glamour spells on you. They mad as fuck. You shining like a motherfucker with the star. They trying to work so hard to dim your light and it's not even fucking working. They literally are trying to cause illusion and confusion around your name, your reputation, and what you do for work. They trying to say you a prostitute. That's how you successful. If you work for yourself, they trying to say you fuck for money. And it's really they motherfucking asses. That's why they gotta fuck with multiple people at a time. Because they using each different option for something. And they do magic on it. They do magic on the people they fuck with. While you over here naturally getting your shit together, they real mad about your glow up as far as your physical looks too. These bitches was definitely doing beauty magic on you. Okay, you could wear glasses or contacts or something like that. Yeah, they definitely was trying to make your hair and shit fall out, fuck with your appetite. Yeah, it's coming out that these bitches are really like, what's that movie? What is that movie? The Craft. Okay, what's the one that ended up with all the powers? You're her. And these other bitches are Nancy and the other 3 girls. Yeah, because she giving Nancy right here. So these bitches are, they jealous of your light, your power, and your natural beauty. And they mad you got options. You didn't ask for them. You just got them. They mad. Look, 3 of Cups. They mad you got options. And they actually mad people celebrate you. Little do they know, people celebrate you. People actually like you. That's the thing. What is this? 9 of Swords. Yeah, they're losing their fucking shit. Now they trying to say, oh, they did magic on me to make me stressed out and lose my cool and my anxiety is high. Yeah, these bitches is losing their fucking mind and really low key. They fighting demons, bro. They literally fighting demons. They tried to say you put spell work on them. You hex their life. You heck stay like divine feminine. Get the fuck out of here. They some liars, bro. Eight of Wands here. Yeah, they mad because shit is picking up for you. Shit is moving quickly for you. But also with this Eight of Wands, this is what they're telling people. This is what they're communicating. This is what they're talking about, literally. And some of these people are trying to like speak ill over your physical body. Okay, they want you to be fat, or they want you to be extra small, you know, unhealthily, in an unhealthy way small. Like they want to see your kneecaps. They want your kneecaps to be bony, yo. They want your kneecaps to be bony. They just don't want you to be attractive to nobody. So they're out here doing spell work on your looks, your beauty, your whole little swagger, on top of telling people not to fuck with you. Yeah, but they getting their ass whooped. Nine of Swords. They wanted to make shit extra. Not Nine of Swords. Nine of Flames. Nine of Wands. They wanted to make shit extra hard for you. But you are a person of resilience. They mad that every time they do some shit to cause you some type of disruption, some type of downfall, some type of loss, you get right the fuck back up. And you're a beauty queen or king, however it go for you. Because some of y'all divine masculines, I ain't gonna lie, these is your ex-bitches. And they see you growing and glowing, and they know this divine feminine you finna get with, y'all gonna upgrade each other, and they don't fucking like that shit. Yeah. They really mad because you brought the attention. So if this is, no. Okay, so this right here, this Six of plastics, this is the Six of Pentacles. Ain't nobody giving to their ass no more. That's why they really upset. Now it make more sense. Damn. They said you took they shit away from them. Whatever they had going, they feel like you took it away from them. And whenever they was in your energy, people would give to them. Nobody's giving to them no more. They're unrequited negacities, literally. Like, and they're upset that you exposed this shit. But it wasn't you, it was the God in the universe. Because they up here speaking ill on you. And God was like, well, okay, so I'm going to expose y'all. The more y'all lie, the more y'all talk ill about this divine masculine or divine feminine, who is actually literally doing the work, I'm going to expose y'all. Yup. Queen of Daggers. Because they're mad. They're bitter as fuck, bro. And they slow. They not as smart as they think they are, bro. And it took more than 6 people. Come on now. More than 6 people to rally up against you, to talk shit about you, run your name through the mud, lie on you, try to dim your light, send death magic towards you. That's why God's like, okay, well, let's tell the truth. So it ain't nothing you doing. It's all God's doing. It's all the universe and your spirit team. Like, they like, y'all playing too much at this point. So that's what it is. Shit, that's what it is, y'all. They feel like y'all fucked up their motion. Ain't nobody gravitating towards them no more. That glow, that shine that they had, and they ain't got it. They tried to take your crown. That's what it was. They tried to take your crown. Man or woman. Even if you are a man, divine masculine, these feminine energies. And these could be men that act like bitches. Or, you know what I'm saying, gay men. These could also be gay men and women. Because now I'm picking up on that shit too. So it was more so like copycats or people that you was close friends with or karmic family and shit who tried to take your crown. And now because you ain't around, people seeing that shit for what it is, they like, nah, something ain't right. Yeah, tower. The devil is coming out of these motherfuckers, I'm telling you. And they love to run to the internet. These are energies of gossip girls, men, gay men, and women who like to run to the internet and like do weird shit, bro. They're weird, bro. They're weird. They rather take all the drama, everything they got to say about you to the internet. You probably would have never knew these motherfuckers was acting weird if you wasn't spiritually gifted. If you was not a star seed. If you were not a light worker. If you were not an earth angel. If you were not an empress or an emperor. They just don't want you to shine. They just don't. Not without them anyway. They want to be, they really wanted to, I'm hearing switch roles. They wanted to make it look like you were codependent on them. Yeah, with this Six of Pentacles in the fucking reverse. They wanted to make you look like you were codependent on them, but it was really them codependent on you. Yeah. Now they can't handle this shit. They embarrassed. Nine of Wands, they are getting embarrassed, bro. Look, the Emperor. Because like I said, divine masculine, this divine feminine you're about to get with. Yeah. Y'all gonna upgrade each other. But also, this is about you too. So some of y'all, it could be your own baby daddy too talking shit. Yeah, Knight of Flames with his whole ass. Some of y'all, it's y'all baby daddy who mad y'all didn't take him back and shit. And his ego got bruised and shit. So he talking about you, pillow talking with these bitches. Yeah, they could have fucked your baby daddy behind your back. Especially a family member. They could have, you know what I'm saying, slept with your baby daddy behind your back. And if it's not a blood-related family member, it's definitely somebody you consider family or a friend. You know what I'm saying? And they pillow talking about you. Yeah, I hate my baby mama, man. She get on my motherfucking nerves. She a hoe. She this, she that. She think just because she didn't lost weight, or she think just because she pretty as fuck that she can do whatever the fuck she want to do. Like, no, just say you was a fuck boy and you fucked up. Like, damn. But, you know, that's how it go, bro. That's how it go when a motherfucker know they can't have you no more. And you know what I'm saying, you didn't heal, you didn't grow, you got a glow and all that. And they ain't nowhere in the picture. They can't say, you know what I'm saying, they took part in this glow up. That's how it be. But divine masculines who ain't, you know what I'm saying, not the karmic baby daddies. We moving on to the divine masculines here. I'm telling you, they're upset because you're choosing to move forward quickly with your divine feminine. Yeah, Knight of Plastic. So this is like the pinnacle. So this is why. Because they don't want you to give this divine feminine an offer. They don't want you to commit to this divine feminine, because once you commit, they know what this divine feminine is capable of. So they know it's only going to be an upgrade. You know, y'all going to be a power couple. So they was definitely in your ear trying to, you know, rally up people around you that's connected to you to talk down on this divine feminine and say she a witch or she does black magic and all she wants you for is your money and she codependent and, you know, you should believe them because they've been around your divine feminine. That's, for some of y'all, it was family. I'm hearing it. That's they family, bro. Like, it's they own family saying this and whoop de why. Bro, don't go over there. That bitch crazy. She this and she that. She a hoe. She only wants you for your paper. Like, what? These hoes literally set all this shit up because they didn't want you to win. They didn't want you to be seen as the star. It definitely is a karmic Aquarius here. And this bitch could look good, but she's so fucking insecure that, you know, she's threatened by you. And if it ain't an Aquarius, it's just the karmic feminine who is just intimidated by the fact that you don't need a group of people to validate them or you not giving to them. Yeah, Knight of Flames, King of Flames. Yeah, they mad. They mad because this Emperor and this divine feminine gonna come together and y'all gonna do great shit. And they don't want this divine feminine to be seen with an Emperor that look like you, that got it like you. Divine masculine, look, Ace of Plastic. Ace of Plastics, that's the Ace of Pentacles, bro. They know this divine feminine and this divine masculine is a power team, bro. And y'all look good as fuck together. And you got a lot of passion for this divine feminine. So really, divine masculine, it's got a lot to do with your interest in this divine feminine. Like, that's just what it is. You been wanting to give her this offer. Look, 9 of swords, 9 of daggers. These hoes is upset because you choosing. That's exactly what it is, divine masculine. And maybe this divine feminine did lose weight and, you know, she getting in shape. But you like that. You turned on by the discipline and shit. You don't give a fuck about what she looked like in the past or what she had in the past. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see what she's doing now. And these are the same type of hoes that are jealous because they don't have the same type of discipline. Especially sexually. And you know that. And that's another thing that turn you on is the fact that this divine feminine don't give it up like that. Ace of Pentacles. She's stingy. She's sitting on that pretty poem. Like, these hoes is mad, like I said. Even they lovers, they niggas they fucking with on the side. Everybody, boy, these bitches in a pussy competition with you. Divine feminine. Like, this shit crazy. Confirmation, bro. This is crazy. I can't believe in Jesus. I can't believe in Jesus. I ain't gonna lie. I'm picking up on karmic parents too. Karmic parents or karmic in-laws, something like that. Look, 2 of Cups. They know that this is a true soulmate connection. They don't want this emperor to be with this divine feminine. Yeah, 3 of Cups. That's why they interfered. They did this shit on purpose, bro. They literally created a third-party situation on purpose or tried to. And if they didn't create a third party on purpose, divine masculine, they definitely delayed it. Maybe you got confused in the past or something like that, but they jealous of this connection. They jealous that you want to commit and you definitely want a high level commitment with this divine feminine. And you turned on, they know you about that action, bro. They don't want you to come towards this divine feminine. Okay, because you a boss. You know what I'm saying? You calling the shots. You been through a lot too. You know, maybe you went through some physical changes and shit. Maybe you was insecure about yourself in the past. So you know what it took for this divine feminine to come up out of that energy and get back right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like both of y'all went through a phase of kind of like, I ain't gonna say losing yourself. Y'all could have lost yourself, but I feel like it was more so y'all confidence. And they played on that shit. Look, the lovers. Yeah, these bitches mad because they want your man, divine feminine. They want to be the one he choose. And look, justice. These hoes is getting caught up. Next move, yes, better be your best. Gemini energy here. Like I said, some of these bitches trying to say, oh, divine feminines took my man, or they was sleeping with my man. They knew I liked him or her, or I was attracted to him or her. But I'm going to be honest. For some of y'all, it wasn't that you took their man. It's just that who they had their eye on was attracted to you. They chose you. You didn't choose that motherfucker. Look, Lindsay Lohan, Katie, and Aaron. Like, this is what it was. Everybody wanted Aaron. Aaron was the it guy. You know what I'm saying? And Lindsay Lohan, her character, Katie, was supposed to be, you know, the undesirable and shit. And look, she even look a little big in this picture, so you might be a little BBW, and he might be, you know what I'm saying, built nice and shit. And they like, how the fuck divine feminine pull that nigga? Like... I can't believe it, Jesus. I can't believe it, Jesus. This shit is crazy. Look, Aaron Samuels, hot body, army of skanks. Get the fuck. Y'all, look at this justice card. Look what it say. Like I said, they was like, how divine feminine pulled that nigga? Now you a skank and shit. Now you a hoe and shit. Because you pulled the one everybody wanted. Or everybody got their eye on. These hoes are just some haters. They just mad. They mad because you pulled the it guy. But you always been the it girl, though. You ain't never been ugly, sloppy, or not put together. You may have had your phases where, like I said, you didn't feel your best. And you had to come up out of maybe a depression or something. But it wasn't your energy. You was fighting dark entities. You know what I'm saying? People throwing spell work on you and shit. That wasn't your energy. These hoes just mad. And justice is here. These hoes is like, oh my God, he really choosing. Look, the chariot. And he's got a nice car. They gotta go pick their boyfriends up and shit. And even if they don't gotta go pick their little doo-wops up, I'ma just call them little shawty doo-wops. Even if they ain't gotta go pick their little shawty doo-wops up, they shawty doo-wops ain't riding like your man. I'm hearing he got money. Your man got money. He got money. You can buy whatever you want at the movie theater. It's nothing to a boss. It ain't tricking if you got it. And they mad you just moving forward. Divine Feminine, you could be getting ready to get a new car. You know? Or they finding out, this emperor, he want to buy you a car and shit. Like he want to do the right thing. Look, with this strength card, he got strong emotional feelings for your ass. Cancer energy, Libra energy out here, Gemini, Leo, like he ain't look at his body. Look at his body. They mad your man look good as fuck. They want what you got. That's why they trying to throw a wrench in that shit. Look, I'm telling you, 4 of Cups. They feel rejected. They feel unpretty and shit. But that ain't got nothing to do with you. And he not letting you go. Like, he's not letting you go. He like, hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? He feels strongly about you. This is a strong spiritual bond he feel like y'all got. Look, Page of Swords, Page of Daggers. All they can do is watch and talk about you. They definitely gossiping about you. Look, and they broke. I'm telling you, they losing out on shit, bruh. They codependent as fuck. They can't feed off your energy. Look, and they stink. He pulled it. These cards are funny as fuck, and I'm so glad I got them. Whoever did this deck, thank you. I appreciate you so much. And they drinking and drugging and drinking. Look at them. They for the streets, and they stink. They ain't taking care of themselves. Because all they doing is drinking and then masking that shit with, you know what I'm saying, makeup or whatever the fuck they doing to dress themselves up and shit. But they stink, bro. Yeah, they mad because you finna get a high level commitment, but God sees all, bro. Taurus energy. They getting taught lessons and they immature, bro. Somebody shitted on themselves. Somebody boo-booed on themselves, bro. It's a Rubicon or a gossip girl that boo-booed on themselves. Or they don't wipe their ass good. One of their little boyfriends and shit, you know, they was like, it's something in your booty. Or they went and got a wax, bro. And the wax lady was like, ma'am. It's something going on down there. I mean, it's showing. Like somebody went and got a wax, or they man was, you know, or whoever they little shawty do-wop was, you know what I'm saying? You know, was down there. And you know how, you know, men, when they get to trying to get into it, they'll spread your cheeks and shit. It was like, it's something down there. And like I said, it could be, you know, a gay masculine. He didn't do that, he didn't do that cleansing. He didn't clean that booty hole up. Lord, let me stop for they flag my shit. Cause somebody definitely 9 times out of 10 gonna try to report this shit, but we don't give a fuck. Not dirty honey bun, please. That's why I sit my ass in the tub. I be spreading my cheeks too. I be like, shit, this water gotta get everywhere. I ain't about to be serving up no dookie butt. I ain't even doing nothing though, but I just, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta spread them cheeks in. You know, you gotta get in there. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? What else, Holy Spirit? And you know, I ain't really laughing at nobody, but it's just like, if you gonna be talking shit about people, please make sure your shit A1. Look, Queen of Cups. Divine Feminine, you're a very kind heart. And people are starting to see like, oh no, this person is really a good person. Look, 5 of Cups. And they just upset they can't get in your energy. They upset they can't feed off of your divinity no more. Okay? And stick your finger in there too if you got to. Just run it on across, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, they just upset and they regret doing you dirty, Divine Feminine, because they see how good of a person you truly are and how much love this Divine Masculine truly has for you, because he's not giving up on you. He's just not going to do it. And they're in regret. Look, you could be seeing 5, 5, 5. And there go that stank ass energy. I'm telling you, somebody who ain't got a wax or they shawty doo-wop was, you know what I'm saying? They was like, hold up. Yeah, something. They couldn't even do it no more. They was like, hold up. Because it's gotta be a strong smell. Look at that. Look at that shit coming up. And look at her face. Like, what the fuck? They cried. This person could have cried. But see, that's what happened when you throw out negative energy towards people. That shit don't feel good when it come back on you. That shit don't feel good when you try to destroy somebody on purpose. And now you sitting up here crying because somebody told you your booty stink. Their ego is hurt. Shot. Yeah. This shit crazy. Y'all finna be kissing and shit. You finna be kissing your man. Look, I'm telling you. This is how they feel, bro. This is why they keep talking about you. They stuck in a karmic cycle. Yeah, 10 of Cups. Because you and your man, you finna be happily ever after. Living a fairy tale ending with your Divine Masculine. And they mad because you really happy. Like, bro, you just happy, period. Like, you happy. And they don't want to see that. You got the 4 of Pentacles. So, yeah, you being stingy with your energy. You not giving to these people no more. You're not allowing them access to you. Okay? You're a very beautiful person inside and out. And people are seeing you live your life in real time. You know, people could literally be outside watching you do you. And they like, man, this person really happy, bro. I don't see why they saying what they saying about this person. Now people starting to find out these people are just jealous. They're jealous of your love life Real jealous of your love life in the interest people take in you. Like, I'm telling you, they upset because they shawty doo-wops want to see what's up with you. They like comparing them to you. They don't know how to take that shit. Some of y'all could have two options coming in. An Emperor and a King of Wands. Some of y'all might have a choice to make, and they don't like the fact that you really got choices. And whatever magic they did, whatever lies they've been putting out, that shit ain't working. It's actually making people want to fuck with you harder. They definitely did some type of sex magic on somebody. And I'm telling you, they blaming you for the breakup or divorce they going through. Some type of breakup, separation they going through with they little shawty doo-wop. They main one. Or they other shawty doo-wops being stingy. They not giving to them. You know, they told people not to give to you. Like, that shit don't feel good when it come right back on you, do it. Hell no. Look, 7 of Pentacles here. They invested a lot of time and energy into trying to tear you down. Now everybody see you as, you know what I'm saying, a beautiful person inside and out, a star. Everybody want to see who you are now. They feeling crazy as hell. Yeah, Queen of Plastics here. They materialistic. And you lead with love. You're a person who likes to give and receive love. Look, 10 of Wands. These people tried to say that you were a burden. You were going to be a burden. Okay, or you always just going through some shit. You ain't got your shit together. Like, you bring burdens and all this weird ass shit when really you was carrying everybody else's burdens. Them wasn't even your burdens to carry. And people seeing that now that you release these people, their life is in shambles. They got all the burdens and the hardship. These people was doing magic on you. Yeah, two of flames. These people was doing magic on you. Wheel of Fortune, having group conversations, 3-way calls, group chats and shit. Wheel of Fortune, but this is karma. Like I said, that shit don't feel good. And y'all been in hermit. You ain't been given to these bitches. 2 of Swords, they block from your energy. And so is they motherfucking magic with this 7 of Cups here. And y'all getting y'all wishes fulfilled. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. And they over there still plotting, scheming, and lying with the 7 of Swords here. They need to go heal. Somebody then got cheated on, or they cheated on somebody and they got some shit. Yeah, burn book. These motherfuckers under judgment for lying, being deceptive thieves. They said this was you. You was a liar, cheater, and deceiver. You didn't get nothing that you own by doing it the right way. Like, these hoes is jealous. Yeah, the Sun card, this shit is coming out. They're being exposed. And this Emperor is coming towards you because they want you. They see you as their end all be all. And these hoes is mad. They tried to take your man. 7 of Swords. They tried to do some sneaky ass, deceptive ass shit behind your back. And now they under spiritual judgment because this shit did not work. Yeah, this Emperor is coming towards you, Divine Feminine. You brighten up their life. This is the Emperor who sees the divinity in you. Not just your looks. Not just what you can bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Materially. Or financially. And not, you know what I'm saying, what you can do for them in a bed. It's just like they see the greatness in you. Yeah, Knight of Swords here. These people wanted to take revenge on you. They were just vengeful spirits. Page of Cups. Look, now they want to come and give a fake ass apology. All still while lying behind your back. All because they want to get in your energy to steal from you. See what this masculine got going on so they can try to steal his energy so they can manifest off him too. Like, look, 7 of Cups. So they can come in and confuse and deceive again. Ain't nobody got time for that. No. 6 of Cups. These people want to come back, but you're not letting them. Look at him pushing her away. Whether man or woman, you're not fucking with these energies no more because you see who they are. Yeah, 7 of Cups. You see who they are, bro. They just want to come back to cause confusion, get in your energy, learn what's going on in your life, spread your business, all that shit. Like I said, bro, the devil tested me today, and the devil card came out. And as much love I got for this person, I can't let you back in my life. Because you did me absolutely the worst way for no fucking reason. Over my destiny. You feel me? So I could never let you back in. I love you, but I'm cool on you. That's how I know. God let me know, bro, your breakthrough is on the way. Why you think they want to return? And they under judgment. Burn book. All they secrets coming out. They trying to burn evidence and receipts. All the lies. All the rumors. Everything. This group chat. Receipts. All that shit. These motherfuckers tried to say you was burning. Like I said. They tried to say you was out here filled with STDs and shit. Had people scared to touch you. Literally. Bro, this is weird, bro. I don't like that shit. Yeah, the hangman literally had you feeling like stuck. Trying to figure out why people acting weird towards you. It's because these bitches and these niggas out here lying on you, saying you got shit and that you know what I'm saying, you a prostitute, you do strange shit for a piece of change. They even tried to, like I said, rally up people around your divine counterpart to get them to look at you in a different light, bro. And you coming up as the motherfucking Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. You look good as fuck, but your heart is pure. Like, you're not a hoe. You just are a bad, you know what I'm saying? You bad as fuck. You beautiful. But you got a good heart, good soul. You're well kept, bro. You're not out here just giving your body away to any and everybody. And now people are looking at these third parties, these Rubicubas, these gossip girls, bitches and niggas, whatever, however you want to call them. The Dizzy Bops. The Pika Cheeses. Smell like pea and cheese. Don't wash they behind. Now people starting to see, well, if this person is so bad, why is it that they're still operating from a place of love and they're still getting their wishes fulfilled as well as being happy? You're happy by yourself. These bitches don't want to see you smiling. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And they lurk on you. Literally. But that's why that tower is here. Divine intervention. Yeah, temperance, like I said. You're an earth angel, a healer. And they feel rejected by you. So they acting out. They literally wanted people to reject you. Wanted to make you feel small. Sagittarius energy. Wanted to make you feel small. Like nobody fucking wanted you. You were an undesirable. Probably had you looking in the mirror wondering like, what's wrong with me? But you healed from that shit. Like I said, now you got they little shawty doo-wops, like comparing them. Now they comparing themselves to you. Like, bro, it's always been that way though. But the mask is falling off. That's the difference. Because they wanted your person. They wanted to be who you are. Now, they trying to figure out what is it that you know. If you figured it out. Of course you figured it out. That's why they getting karma. It wasn't until you figured it out. And really low key, they really be talking behind each other backs. They be talking about each other to each other. You are never like that. You're the Queen of Cups, bro. You don't move like that. Because you're happy. The Sun card, they don't want you to be happy. You literally living in your destiny. These hoes are being found out for being spiteful and vindictive. Look, 4 of Wands. Spiteful and vindictive. And like I said, you're very stable. Okay? These hoes tried to say you destroyed their marriage and whatever they had going on. Probably somebody you was supposed to be with. For some of y'all, they did. They tried to entrap your divine masculine in a karmic contract. But listen, justice, it's a divorce here. They trying to say you fucked up their stability and shit. But the truth is here. That's why justice came out twice. And you work for everything that you got. 8 of Pentacles. These hoes was working extra hard though. Like I said, they was hating on your work. Hating on how you move. Everything about you. Look, 2 of Cups. They wanted your life. They wanted your partner. They wanted your relationship. But they for the streets. They for the streets. And they was telling everybody, no. No. Divine Feminine is the hoe. She the hoe. She for the streets. She this, she that. But Divine Feminine, you the Queen of Cups. These hoes got demonic attachments and shit. They free for all. They for everybody. They don't even know how to be loyal or be committed to one person. They never satisfied. Look, 9 of Swords here. These bitches tried to say you was crazy and shit. Yeah, said you had mental issues. They was literally trying, for some of y'all, they was trying to get y'all locked up in a crazy house. And now these bitches might be going to one. Yep, the World card here. It's something about exposing you online. Yeah, the World card, they did some fucked up shit to you. You could be a public figure of some sort. But they definitely, like I said, they love to run the social media. These bitches, look, 10 of Wands here. They spreaded a lot of rumors and gossip about you online. Had people looking at you funny. Or tried to stagnate your business. If you got an online business, tried to stagnate your business. Tried to leave negative reviews under your shit. These hoes is getting that karma, bro. And like I said, they burning. Look. Somebody thought they was finna get married to your divine counterpart. Bitch, burn the white dress. This bitch ain't walking down no aisle. That's your destiny. Somebody literally tried to swap, destiny swap with you. 9 of Cups. Tried to take your end all be all, your wish fulfillment from you. Really, they honestly, they jealous because they feel like you spoiled, bro. They feel like you always get what you want. And they just had to come and fuck some shit up. They wanted to take from you. I'm telling you, you got the 9 of Cups twice. Justice twice. 2 of Cups twice. And the Sun card twice. This is sick. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Somebody was trying to steal your destiny. Take your divine counterpart. Take this commitment from you because it was going to be something big. This bitch was drinking. These bitches drink blood and shit, or they could have been using period blood and shit. 5 of Swords. Yeah, these bitches was definitely rallying up against you, lying on you. They wanted to win at all costs, bro. They didn't care who they had to sacrifice, even if that meant your ass, Divine Feminines. And they so envious and jealous, bro. They got mental issues. Like I said, these bitches need to be locked up in a mental asylum. 5 of Wands, they definitely wanted to cause you nothing but strife and chaos in your life because you're so divine. These bitches are demons. Like, it's literally demons in these bitches. It's giving Jessica's body, Jennifer's body, whatever that movie is called. It's like these bitches made some type of sacrifice to a dark entity and it backfired. And now this entity is possessing their ass. They under some type of demonic possession here. Yeah, 5 of Wands. And they fighting this shit. They fighting. I told y'all they fighting demons literally. It ain't funny when the rabbit got the gun though, right? King of Pentacles, yeah. Because they only wanted this person that was coming towards you for money. They only wanted to stagnate this commitment because it was for money. Your person obviously has some type of status. Or at least that's what they thought. Yeah, King of Cups. He in love with you. You really got his heart. So somebody did some type of, with this 5 of Swords, somebody was doing some type of extortion or blackmail here. Okay. And they could have said, Divine Feminine, that you was extorting your ex-lover or your baby daddy. Somebody was doing some heavy-ass black magic, though. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. I told you, it's giving the craft. I'm telling you. And you the one that ended up with all the powers. You ended up with all the powers. Whatever spiritual gifts they have or they had, they belong to you now, Divine Feminine. Period. And they can't believe this shit. They so burdened because you still getting your wishes fulfilled. All this black magic, all these hexes, all this sour jar, all this piss and blood and shit. And they still lost. That's why they stink. They smell like death, literally. Told you, you're an earth angel, Divine Feminine. They can no longer feed off of y'all energy, your divinity. They went to war with an earth angel, bro. And now they finding out how truly protected you are. That's why they telling everybody you hexed their life. You cursed them. You did some black magic on them. When you ain't do nothing. You just was healing yourself. Like I said, they shawty doo-wops want to come over there and see what's up with you. Knight of Pentacles. Like, they over there like, shit, I'll fuck around and put a ring on Divine Feminine, bitch. Like, damn. Look, King of Pentacles, they serious. Whoever they shawty doo-wops are, they serious. They like, shit, bitch. Like, they don't like these bitches. Like, they literally don't. Whatever truth is coming out, I'm hearing despicable. Like, they looking at these Rubicubas like they're fucking despicable, bro. Like, y'all bitches are really low. Like, just how they ended up in Mean Girls. That bitch got hit by a bus, bro. This is crazy. Page of Pentacles here. These bitches was doing all type of shit. These bitches was trying to be you so bad they studied you. They were trying to steal your magic, your divinity, bro. They wanted to be like you so bad. And somebody stole something from your Divine Masculine, a ring. Somebody stole a ring from your Divine Masculine. This bitch knew it was your ring. So this could have been like, if it wasn't like a family member or a ex-friend of yours, it was definitely a third party that your Divine Masculine was ending something with, and this bitch stole the ring. She stole a ring. He was gonna propose to you, and she stole the ring, and they could have literally fought. Damn, what the fuck? Yep, Ace of Pentacles. She stole the ring, and that probably put him in a hole. Put him in a financial hole. Damn, this bitch is grainy, bro. Oh, these hoes is grainy. And this is the truth that's coming out with the Sun card. I feel like your Divine Masculine is speaking up on your behalf now. Like, at first, I feel like he was kind of keeping it quiet because he was really, you know what I'm saying, going through it with this third party or whatever. But now, he's speaking his truth. He's found some type of strength here. He like, no, this bitch is a liar. Yeah, Five of Pentacles put him in a hole. So he had to start all over again. This bitch pawned the ring. This bitch sold the ring or pawned it, bro. She could be going to jail for grand theft. Because this wasn't no cheap-ass ring, 222. This was not a cheap-ass ring. I'm hearing 10K. So it could have been 10K or more. Damn, yup, Ace of Pentacles. This shit could have been 10K or more. This bitch sold the ring or pawned it. She did something with it. And this caused a fight. And this shit is coming out in the community. Like, oh no, bitch, you're weird. Because if your Divine Masculine didn't fully commit, like marry this third party, this bitch thought that she was going to get the ring. Or she felt obligated or entitled. She felt entitled. Like, this is my ring. I don't give a fuck what you say. Fuck that bitch. You ain't getting this ring. This is my ring. Like, this is the type of bitch that'll literally do some shit and be like, wanting a nigga to put their hands on her. Like, for real. Like, this bitch could have called the police on your person and it was like, oh, he put his hands on me, he beat me, he this and that. And he trying to explain to the police, like, man, listen, we are not together no more. You know, or we are in legal separation, or I'm trying to leave and I'm trying to get all my stuff because I don't want to be with this person no more. I got a ring, bro. I'm trying to propose to the one I want to be with, and she took the ring and she hid it or she did something with it. Police wasn't hearing that. This is a bitch who know how to act. Oh my God, I don't know. He just choked me. He put me up against the wall. He punched me. He beat me. Actor. Five of Swords. This bitch is crazy. bipolar, schizophrenic. It's giving narc. This bitch is a narc. And the bitches she hang with are narcs. Like, they all act like this. This is why, Divine Feminine, you didn't fit in this clique. You did not. You are not like them. So that's why they had to rally up against you, like I said in the craft. She didn't fit in that coven because she was not supposed to be in that coven. She was not like them. She didn't have a thirst or an obsession for power and control over people. And one thing about old girl in the craft is that she didn't do any magic to be vengeful. Like, she wasn't a vengeful witch. But she was a chosen one out the group. She did everything from a kind heart space. Like, and even when she did do a little something to somebody, she felt bad for it. Doing it. She wanted to reverse it. And this is you. This is how you sit, sitting pretty, happy, healed, balanced, clean, pure, generous, kind, full of love, fruits of the spirit. Angels protect you. You're guarded. Like, they cannot stand you, Divine Feminine, because of the spiritual protection that you have over you. And they want to be you so bad. Yeah, they want to drive a dagger through your fucking heart like you a vampire or some shit. For some of y'all, this third party or third parties could have told people, like, I'll cut that bitch up. I'll stab that bitch. Like, literally do you in. That's crazy. Yeah, Six of Pentacles here. They wanted to take what was yours and give you their energy, bro. It literally was an unrequited situation for you. And they didn't care how they was taken from you either. They just did not care. They didn't care. Yeah, Three of Wands here. They plotted on you, literally. They put these plans to action. They said, you're a mermaid, Divine Feminine. You can have ties to Atlantis, too. You are one who is tied to a lot of royal energy. Okay? You can be a daughter of Yamaya, the Yoruba. She's a goddess, but a mother. She's a mother, like, or you just got this mothering energy to you. And maybe these bitches felt like you know what I'm saying? They felt like you was trying to be their mama. And you was like, I'm not trying to be none of you bitches' mama. Like, these bitches just felt, they honestly, to be honest, they really just felt inferior to you. That's just what it was. And you were low-key like a mother figure that they never had. Like, you were literally like the mother they never had. I'ma just keep it 100. Queen of Cups, Temperance, yeah. You were like the mother they never had. And they didn't like that. You held people accountable. You hold people accountable. And you're not a people pleaser. You know? Like, you're not a people pleaser. Maybe you wanted to please these people by, you know, showing up for these people in that way. But as far as, like, being a follower and, like, doing what's not best for you, like, fuck no. Like, they didn't like that. They didn't like that you had your own fucking mind. They wanted to see you go crazy. I heard I got something for this bitch. Knight of Cups here. Also, they was sending people your way, too, to get you to take some type of bait. And you didn't. So they were sending you karmic offers here. Yeah, King of Cups here. They knew who your man was. They knew who really loved you. They did not want this man to see you in a high honor. Knight of Pentacles and the Lovers. Yeah, because they all wanted your person. Yep. They wanted your person. They wanted your person to commit to them. So they started all this drama. King of Pentacles, yeah, because you dealing with a boss, bro. You dealing with a boss. And like I said, even they lovers want to commit to you. They didn't like that shit because that's what they get for doing all this shit in your energy, bro. It's a backfire to everything when you doing something to somebody who is innocent, who literally is an earth angel, who leads in love and does everything in their power to, you know what I'm saying, make people smile or make people feel good. You know what I'm saying? The people around them, the environments that they step into, you literally change the atmosphere. And they hate that about you because these are men and women who gotta do the most. Okay? Eight of Pentacles, yeah, and they hate the fact that you are a hustler or go-getter, bro. You put your mind to something and you dedicated to it. I'm telling you. And you dedicated yourself to your own healing. Four of Swords here. Ten of Cups. I'm telling you, you dedicated yourself to healing, personal healing and happiness. And they didn't like that. They felt like, who are you to not fuck with us? Like, and it's not that you wasn't fucking with them, but you knew how to take time to yourself and recharge and self-care. And these hoes just took it as you acting funny. But that's just because that's how they wanted to see it. They didn't want to see it no other way. And this is why they, you know what I'm saying, started gossiping on you, saying you had STDs and you was fucking on they man or trying to take they man or, you know, fuck with they little shawty doo-wops and shit. Like, what? This is crazy. These bitches love playing with blood, though. Okay? They could have, said you was, you know, doing it to your masculines, because they definitely said you had more than one person on your period. Yeah, Ten of Cups. You living a very happy life. They just upset you're happy. They don't like to see you happy and in this star energy. And they know you got an offer coming your way. They know exactly who it's from, too. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. They wanted your destiny. They wanted your birthright. They don't want to see you King of Swords. And guess what? He cut these hoes off. All communication, tower. This shit blew the fuck up. Whatever they thought they was going to have with your person is over. They realized that this destiny swap failed. Queen of Cups. Because this is your man. They didn't want you to have it. Eight of Cups. People are walking away from these people. This is what they wanted for you, though. This is crazy, bro. You got a lot of options, bro, and a lot of eyes on you. Yep, the star. What did I say? You're meant to shine. Yeah, and these bitches out here codependent as fuck. I'm telling you, they was saying you was doing spell work to get what you had. And to also, you know what I'm saying, the options as far as like love and shit. They said you was doing love spells on your persons and shit. Or you did love spells on your baby daddy. Or your baby daddy could have even been out here talking about some, she did a love spell on me and shit. Like, shut your lying ass up, nigga. Like, that shit is whack, bruh. A man acting like a hoe. Like, bro, you're a weirdo. Thank you to everybody who liked the video. I got 215 views and 173 likes. It's cool though. I don't care. Y'all like when I be going off and shit. I ain't doing that shit no more. I know I said that shit before, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just in a I don't give a fuck energy. They told people you wasn't never gonna have shit, but you going into sudden wealth though. These hoes wanted your life. They wanted your man. They wanted your wealth. They wanted everything that came with you, Divine Feminine. That's why they wanted to X your ass up out the picture. Comparison. Yeah, too busy comparing their life to yours. Like, these are copycats. They want everything that you got. Look, trap. These hoes be trapping niggas. They set up artists. They extortionists. Okay? And they said, you be out here trapping motherfuckers you got, you know what I'm saying, some type of dealings with intimately. Baby, who got time to trap a nigga? Who got time to trap a nigga? If you got time to trap a nigga, you crazy as fuck. Like, you real life crazy. Because why would you want to trap a nigga that literally don't want to be kept? That's why if I make a mistake, I own up to it. You feel what I'm saying? But who got time to trap a nigga? That shit weird, bro. Get the fuck on. You know, look, these hoes need to seek help. Told you they tried to say you was crazy. Yeah. Tried to say you was crazy. And that you have a lot of hardship in your love life. Like, you always got problems. Like, you an unstable partner and shit. Look, but look, you got a breakthrough coming. Didn't I tell y'all? I said right when the devil try to try you, you got a breakthrough coming. Period. This is what they trying to stop. They trying to stop this level up. They trying to stop your shine. Savings. Like I said, this divine masculine could have saved up a lot of money to get you this ring, bro. And this bitch took it. She did some shit with it. And he could be pressing charges on this bitch. Because I'm definitely hearing that motherfucking ring mine, nigga. Look, elevation criteria. These motherfuckers out here trying to critique and evaluate you. But these the motherfuckers who need the evaluation. They need help, literally. Guidance from above. And you're guided from above. Your ancestors, your spirits, and you're very wise. Very intuitive. You're a high priest or a high priestess. You get divine messages straight from the Most High God himself. Literally. Look at that book, bro. Akashic wisdom. You got knowledge of shit that ain't even in the books. These hoes mad because spiritually you outrank them. They just upset. They can't fuck with you. They just can't. So that's why they want to tarnish your character. Look, speculation. Yeah. They read a book by its cover. They didn't open up the book, though. Or at least you didn't let them. And it was meant to be like that. Where the fuck that gnat come from? Look, monitoring spirits and shit. So, cleanse y'all fucking energy. Because I'm sure finna do it. Because these hoes is weird. They don't like you, but they want to keep up with everything you do. I know my karmic's watching me right motherfucking now, but ask me, do I give a fuck? No. Bitch, you gonna keep watching me be great. I don't care. Y'all the ones need my help. I don't need help from y'all. I'm happy. I'm good by myself. Motherfuckers don't want to fuck with you when you going through shit, but soon as they see you up and you happy and you smiling and life is good, now they wanna come back in your energy. Nah, stay where the fuck y'all at, bro. Cause when a bitch was going through shit, nobody wanted to hit me up. My phone was dry as fuck. Didn't nobody offer a helping hand. And my shit was in the open. I couldn't hide what the fuck I was going through because look what the fuck I do for work. And everybody who been rocking with me, they know my story. So it ain't shit for me to hide. But ask me, did anybody pick up the phone and ask me, was I okay? Ask me, did anybody pick up the phone and say, hey, do you need anything? Or, hey, I got an extra room here. Y'all can come kick it here till you get on your feet. No. But now all of a sudden, because the bitch happy and they see what God got coming towards me, now all of a sudden everybody want to come back. I miss you. No, you don't. You don't fucking miss me. You don't miss me. You miss my energy. You miss the benefits of me. Because if you could do what you did to me in the past again, you will. So I'm not going to give a bitch another opportunity to do me scandalous. Fuck nah. Now, when I'm for real, when I love you. You never have to worry about me backdooring you. You never have to worry about me kicking you while you down. Fuck wrong with motherfuckers. Yeah, they wanted everybody to speculate and believe what the fuck they was saying about you. Get y'all weird asses on when they the ones crazy. Had everybody casting judgment on you. Rejection. Because like I said, they feel rejected by you. So they gotta destroy you. Because they ain't used to hearing no. Bitches can jump out a fucking window. Trying to find an escape route. You ain't gonna use me. Flexibility and walls closing in. Yeah, because shit is caving in on their ass. That's that tower energy. See, they can't move like you. You're flexible, baby. You go with the ebbs and flow. Because you're divine like that. 222. Because you're divine like that. You have faith. They don't believe until they see it. And now that they see this breakthrough in your energy coming, nah, we gotta go back over there. Look, oath. These bitches literally took an oath to destroy y'all. Y'all finna be married. That's what they don't want to happen. Look, abandonment. Somebody done got left, bruh. Whatever oath they made in this little witchy ass coven or this little fucking organization, group, clique, whatever, it fell the fuck through. Now this bitch looking stupid. Like I said, whatever dress this bitch thought she was gonna wear down that aisle, trying to step into your destiny, bitch, you might as well burn it. She burning. Shit. Confirmation. She burning. They wanted people to leave you out in the cold. They wanted you to feel abandoned. They wanted you to feel so low, you come crawling back on your knees like, please, I just need... Nah, fuck that. Fuck you mean. Look, Trump card. Look at these bitches. Digging their own fucking ditches. Yeah, they was digging a plot. These motherfuckers definitely... They had some type of bounty on you, or they had some type of policy, hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy. Yeah, these motherfuckers definitely listen. And this is what's coming out now. They had some type of bounty on your head, and they was gonna reap some type of rewards from your ending, from your death. And now it didn't work out. Now they scared. See, they scared. That's why they want to come back. Nah. And they don't, and because I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, because y'all are loners or y'all have a small circle, they don't think that this shit is going to get back to you. But quiet as kept, it don't have to, because like I said, the divine gives it to you, baby. You already knew this. That's why you was moving accordingly. It's chess, not checkers. These bitches playing Connect 4 while you're playing the Art of War. Bars. Fuck. Look, numbness. These hoes doing drugs and alcohol, and they slow. They brain don't quite activate. It don't quite come together. Okay, yeah. Like I said, they tried to tell everybody you was a drug addict because you was going through so much. Look, they don't want me to talk, but look, money worship. They praise money, material wealth, status. They don't really like people for their heart. They don't really like people for their authenticity. They don't really like people for their transparency. They don't really like people for their soul. They like people for what they got. That's why when you fell on hard times, your phone stopped ringing. That's why when you fell on hard times, you didn't see nobody. That's why when you fell on hard times, you wasn't getting no invites. That's why when you fell on hard times, everybody was laughing because they didn't think you was going to get back up. Joke's on them, though. Look, false flame. For some of y'all, it's a karmic ex. Or these are karmic friends and family that you thought that you had a connection with. These hoes and these niggas was planning on y'all downfall the whole time. Low-key, they was really hating on y'all behind the scenes. And I heard for some of y'all for years. Now they got a drinking drug to get through life. Because this shit then backfired on their motherfucking asses. They don't know how to handle this pressure. Now they trying to play the victim. Now they trying to make you the villain. But I don't think y'all give a fuck. Y'all don't care. Look, mimic chess. These people was counting y'all pockets and shit. What seems valuable may hide danger and images in your daily life. Serve as a reminder to guard against mimic chess. I'm telling you, these people was pocket watching your money, trying to mimic what you do. These motherfuckers was literally copying your blueprint, but it's copywritten. Look, money worship. All they cared about was the fucking money. Small offerings. Yeah, I want to bring y'all small offerings, fake ass apologies and shit so they can get back in your energy to feed off of your divinity. That's why God had to get these people about your energy. Look, social mask. They can't be themselves. And that's one of the things that they admire and hate about you is the fact that you ain't got to wear a mask. You are who you are. And for some of y'all, it definitely was a twin flame involved in this situation. Or they was trying to stop your twin flame from coming towards you. Shit. Look, getting rid of evidence. Shredder, I told you, these hoes is trying to burn evidence. And for some of y'all, y'all twin flame can't handle you moving on, or you moving on from this situation that you was in with them. Because you found some evidence here. And now they're trying to get rid of these hoes. They don't want nothing to do with these hoes because they didn't cost them a real one. Some of y'all ain't gonna lie. Your twin flame want to reconcile. But yeah, they want to try to bring y'all these little petty ass offerings and shit because karma is on their ass. After them talking so much shit about you. Lying on you. Putting STDs and diseases on you and shit. Look, protection, like I said, they didn't know you was that protected. Self-trust. And you trust your own self. You no longer second guessing shit. If you feel it, that's what it is, period. And they don't like that because it's definitely you. By you trusting yourself more, you're getting a lot of protection. Your spirit team is like, yes, you on point. Don't second guess it. That is what it is. Whatever divine messages you're picking up on, for some of y'all, whatever conversations you're hearing telepathically, you're on point. Yeah, believe it, because that's what's being said. You are on your path towards your destiny. That's why they want to come back, because you finna get a breakthrough. Something big is coming your way. A big ass blessing. A lot of abundance. A lot of achievement and success. And they don't want you to have it. They want to come in so they can destroy it again. Well, I ain't gonna say destroy it again. So they can try to, you know what I'm saying, throw a wrench in it again. Delay it. Or try to take it. Hey, y'all are weird. These hoes is weird. They trying to escape their karma. God said, let them people be. Let them people be. Some of these motherfuckers got legal issues going on and shit. They owe people. Can't pay their rent. Motherfuckers finding out they really are jealous, envious individuals. So a lot of people in, you know, the community or whatever social environment they are in, they don't want to deal with these people. They don't trust these people. Now they finding out why you stay to yourself. Now they finding out why you not around. Now they finding out why you separated yourself from these individuals. And it wasn't because you betrayed them. It's because they betrayed you. Yeah, balance here. And it's something about music here. You could be a musician, a singer, or you have some type of musical talent, dance, or something about the industry here. Yeah, pride. These people full of pride, bro. Some of these people y'all help, bro, and they don't want to admit that the reason why they got a certain level of success is because of you. And not that you taking away from they work or whatever, but part of the reason why they had a level up is because of you. Your creativity. Your energy. Energetically, you brought balance and opportunity. And they don't want to admit that shit. Your brain is one of a kind, I'm telling you. Look, these Rubicon was in the building, I'm telling you. But don't worry, because the divine is on your side. Justice here. And it's a 7 on top of that card. 14 breaking down to 2 7s here. 777. So bankroll, baby. That's what I heard. Bankroll. I told y'all. I told y'all niggas. I told y'all it's bankroll season. And they know that. They feel it. I can feel it in the air. I did not sound, that was not it, but that's what I heard. I can feel it in the air. Y'all know that song. Is that Jada Kiss? Feeling in the air. That's what it is. Look, release, because you let they asses go. I'm telling you. Now you able to level up. Now you going up, baby. They can't stop that. Look, rescue. They want you to rescue them. You ain't saving nobody no more. You done saving motherfuckers. Yeah, because it's your time to create with the divine here. You done balanced out your life. And you happy. Creation again. Like I said, oh, Benny Siegel. Yeah, Benny Siegel. Thank you for that correction. I don't know why the fuck I said Jada Kiss. Because I saw him in my third eye, I guess. Shit. Hold on, y'all. Bitch can bend down now, you know what I'm saying? Huh. Stomach ain't in the way. You feel what I'm saying? I've been putting in that work, baby. Hips getting loose. I'm so proud of myself. Got back on my shit, and I ain't stopped since, baby. But I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Getting back on that. It hurt like a motherfucker. I told y'all I was sliding out the bed. I was like, oh, Lord. Look, new beginnings. New beginnings on the way. New beautiful beginnings, okay? And this is the truth. I can't make this shit up. I told you they mask is coming off. People are seeing these people for who they truly are. And some beauty magic. Some type of beauty spells. Even you, divine masculine. Yo physique. I mean, your looks could have been affected too. Because these hoes was mad. Okay? So your hair could have been falling out, divine masculine. You could have been going through skin issues as well. Or you could have been having some type of, you know what I'm saying, body aches and shit just wasn't right with you. But it's some type of beauty and health spells that are, you know, falling off. And they mad because your beauty is returning. Accomplishment. I told you. You closed out this cycle like a boss. It's time for you to win. Look, power. Upgrades. You are very powerful, bro. Spiritually, energetically. Look, power and power. Baby, you super powerful. You like a superhero. Y'all are powerful as fuck. Y'all getting spiritual upgrades too. Okay, you have leveled up and you finna level up some more. You're not even done. Okay, attraction. You're attracting what serves you most now. What serves your greatest and highest good. You could have been more fatigued too, divine masculine, especially if you were a real hard-working masculine. Yeah, confirmation. They could have slowed you down, fatigued you. And ecstasy. See, these people are high off your energy. They drug addicts. They like addicted to your divinity, bro. They addicted to your power, literally. Yeah, the path here. You're on your path. You've been purifying purity. And now, guess what? They fear you. They fear you because of the protection that you have. And what you say comes to fruition. What you say and what you think actually comes to life. 10-10 could be significant. 37, 10-10. These people do a lot of drugs, though. That's what gives them a false sense of power. That's when that entity really kick in. When they start doing drugs and alcohol and all this weird ass shit, that entity really take over their ass. And they start thinking like they can have their way with any and everybody. Okay, you're very consistent. These people tried to say you was lazy. Like I said, divine masculine, especially you, they could have tried to fatigue you and shit, slow you down. Because you're an emperor, which means you calling some shots or you got some type of motion. You got real life motion going on. Yeah, courage. Y'all are very fearless here. They don't like that. That y'all are very brave. That's too many. Creation. So yeah, y'all about to create with the divine. Love, y'all love yourself, but also y'all got love coming in here. Yeah, a very divine connection. Yeah, this is going to be a powerful connection. Gratitude. You are people who always express gratitude. You're always grateful, even for the smallest of things. Sisterhood. Yeah, these bitches is mad, bro. This was supposed to be a sisterhood or brotherhood, but they broke y'all trust, bro. They betrayed y'all. Yeah, bond. They broke the bond. They broke it with their mistrust and betrayal. Now they want it back. But they want it back for the wrong reasons. They don't want it back because they genuinely cared. Yeah, they broke the bond here. And this spiritual connection you finna have with your person, it's gonna be a very deep and spiritual soul level type shit. You and this person are gonna be inseparable. Yeah, limitless. This is why they mad. It's giving Lucy. Y'all got Lucy energy. That's why they try to attack y'all crown chakra, because y'all literally use more percentage of your brain than the average human being. Limitless. Like you're gifted, you're powerful, bro. You're a divine being. You're a goddess or a god like individual walking the earth, an earth angel, a starseed. Like you are really him or her, a light worker. Like y'all have ancient powers and shit. 7, yeah, 34 breaking down to a 7. Look, dynamism. Y'all build solid foundations. Y'all build from a divine energy here. Yeah, signal, bro. Like I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all energetic signal in the ethers, bro. It definitely calls out to y'all high vibrational support team spiritually, bro. Even the aliens fuck with y'all. Exhilaration, bro. I'm telling you, y'all are moving on up. This energy is gaining a lot of fucking motion. The chariot is already out here. So y'all picking up the fucking pace, baby. Fragility. Yeah, these people said you was overly sensitive as well. But they mad because you set boundaries, bro. You literally set boundaries here. And now they feeling broken. They feeling sad and shit because they can't get in your energy. You're not overly emotional. You're gifted. You feel on a deeper level. Okay, yeah, abundance is here for you. And sovereignty, like I said, y'all are royal, bro. Y'all are warriors, okay? Royal warriors, gods and goddesses, sovereignty and abundance. Y'all are meant for greatness. And these people are mad because they trying to figure out why it's you and not them. Yeah, assessing here. And cycles, chariot, and then you got power again. Bro, y'all got real life motion that has nothing to do with the 3D. All this is from the divine. God himself has instilled so much power and authority in you. You finally have tapped into your God frequency, bro. Now that's why they scared. Because they like, this person is finna do some shit in the atmosphere that they ain't ready for. Because y'all finna crack some codes. And y'all finna have equal give and take too. These people been watching y'all. Look, the possibilities are limitless here. Limitless here. Bro, y'all closed out them cycles like a G. Look. That's that chariot energy. They better get the fuck out y'all way. Because y'all way don't play. Okay? Bars. Look. What is it? Boundaries. It came out anyway. Y'all set up boundaries with these people. Look, the masculine. Look, y'all and y'all masculine energy. Standing on business, taking your power back, calling the shots, not letting nobody play with y'all energetically or on a physical. Look, self-love, because y'all love the fuck out y'all self. And y'all not playing with nobody no more. Motivation. Haters, get on your job. What? Haters, get on your job. What? It's motivation. Maybe y'all need to go listen to that song by T.I. Okay? But yeah. What is this, Holy Spirit? Fragility. Yeah, these people feeling, they feeling broken. These people feel like you shattered their life. Like they are literally, they feel like you took all hope away from them and possibilities of new beginnings and shit. So now they trying to destroy you, but this is all the divine at work. Yeah, they tried to claim your destiny. But y'all said, give me my shit back, bitch. Y'all was not playing. Look, boss up, release ritual. Like I said, they mad because they done. Y'all have literally cleansed, burnt, and buried their motherfucking energy from your energetic field, your aura. Cause you too busy bossing up, baby. Bossing up and releasing the bullshit, letting that shit go. Okay, y'all could have literally burned, did a release ritual yourself. Probably could have wrote all the names of the people you wanted to clear and release out of your energy, of your life, and burnt that shit. Maybe during the full moon. Yeah, because that's the moon of releasing here. Maybe this last full moon. Yeah, this last full moon, they done. Look, shadow work. I told you. Y'all sent that shit up to the divine and was like, have it, because I don't want it anymore. Literally, y'all dived into your shadow work. Look, awakened. I cannot make this shit up. They can't fuck with y'all. Spiritually, y'all too far ahead. Look, get ready to travel and explore and do great things. Yeah, these motherfuckers mad that this new life you about to embark on, bro, they can't have no parts. And you don't give a fuck. Even if you got to do this shit alone. Look, now they stuck. I told you they was doing sour jars and shit. Sour jars, freezer spells, all type of shit. Look, now they ass is sleepless and feeling uneasy, can't sleep at night. Yeah, because they tried to swap destinies in their shoes. They tried to take your path and give you theirs, and it did not work. Look, now you about to create a whole new beginning in life. Yeah, they bumping their head like a motherfucker. Look, and this another reason why they mad. Because you chilling. You resting. You taking time out for you to recharge. Look, solitude. They mad, bro. You real life cold chilling. But you actually doing the most at the same damn time. Like I said, you make this shit look too easy. And you educating yourself. You could be going to buy new books and shit. New books, new literature. Reading up on shit, educating yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just diving deep into, you know, the what is it called? The rivers of your mind. Like, your mind is very deep. So you are literally doing what makes you happy. If that means going to a bookstore, getting a new book, coming home, chilling in the tub, you know what I'm saying, drinking your wine, lighting your candles, or just sitting, chilling at home, watching your Netflix series or whatever and reading your book. Like, bro, you literally are not hard to please. These people tried to make it seem like you was asking for too fucking much. So you said, fuck it, I'ma do me. And that was part of your shadow work too. Look, ascension, I can't make it up. Your level up is happening, bro. Boss up. I cannot make it up. They mad. They super mad. They pissed. Look, the finish line. Holy Spirit, talk to them. Self-caring. Taking care of yourself. You could be gifting yourself right now. Just doing little things for yourself. You know, some of y'all are parents and shit. You know, so a lot of y'all focus on your children's needs more than yourself. And you probably been sacrificing a lot. Now it's your turn. God's like, nah, it's your turn to have something. Yeah, boss up. And like I said, you cold, chilling, relaxing, maxing out, cool. Shooting some b-ball upside school with a couple of guys that were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. So y'all could literally be chilling and just watching y'all favorite shows, or, you know what I'm saying, just going through that nostalgic feeling, you know, just doing what makes you happy. Some of y'all probably want to dress like the 90s again. Maybe that's your style and shit. Look, daydreaming. You nostalgic right now. You creating. You have a vision, bro. Your childlike wonder is what's keeping you creative. Keeping you motivated. 22, you're building something divine. Something straight from the hands of God that he gave you specifically. And a lot of this comes through your dreams, or you get visions, or quote unquote deja vu, or you could be going through that, you know what I'm saying, those memories of a child. Like, you could be starting to remember things as a child you wanted to create or you wanted to do, or things that as a child you used to do that make you happy. You may be doing them now. Some of y'all literally may be just getting coloring books and coloring, and then all of a sudden you start thinking of an idea that's like, ah, shit, that could make me some money. That's why I like to be around children, because children keep you, I'm telling you. Because me and my son, we even had a mommy and son day today. And when I say my son keep me in that childlike wonder, like his mind, his creative, like, bro, I'm telling you, don't sleep on y'all kids. Y'all spend some time with y'all kids and get in their head, and I'm telling you, you'll find out a lot about your children. And then to make you want to actually, like, shit, I might have to up my game. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't sleep on y'all kids. They keep you on your toes. And then just learning more about your children and, you know, wanting to support them and you know what I'm saying, find resources and things that, you know, will stimulate their creativity, their ideas. You know, you want to protect their innocence too. But like I said, bruh, it's that childlike wonder in you. You not one of them extra serious ass, oh, I'm an adult now, so I don't do this and that. Like, yeah, when we're adult and we grow up, we do put childish things away. But God did not say lose your childlike wonder. That's what keeps you going. And even in the Bible, it says in order to enter the gates of heaven, you have to be as a child. So I just feel like y'all understand and you know how to navigate that energy, but also find a way to integrate that synergy energy. Like, you're centered, bro. Like, your energy is so balanced. You know, you're not immature, but you definitely got that childlike creativity, bro. That's how you write books. That's how you create movies and films and, you know, music. Like music don't just happen. Like, yeah, we go through shit as an adult, but a lot of times, most of the greatest shit that we create comes from like that childhood or that teen space. You know, that, like, I don't know. If you get it, you get it. Cause I'm hearing back in the day when I was a kid. Back some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Was it back in the days when I was young? I'm not a kid anymore. But some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. Yeah, make a wish, bro. Some of y'all could be remembering shit that you wanted to do or create as a kid, and it's coming in. All is fair justice, bro. You're getting justice. Everything you want. Look, inner child. I cannot make this up. You are one with your inner child, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I don't make this shit up. Fresh start. I can't make it up. I won't make it up. And explore. Look, all is fair. Explore. I'm telling you. Explore that childlike wonder. Because y'all getting a fresh start, bro. I'm telling you, that's what's going to give y'all them money-making ideas, bro. Or sitting down with your kids and listening to shit they got to say. And you going to fuck around and get a $1 million idea, I'm telling you. Or they going to help you tap into your creative energy. Investigating. So these motherfuckers could have sent the laws to you or tried to fabricate some type of false allegations against you. Look, total drama, action. Yeah, they started a lot of drama surrounding you. Possibly could have got the laws involved or had somebody investigating you, and it was a waste of time because whatever they found, it was null and void, bro. Like, now they losing sleep because it could now be an investigation on them. Look, divorce, breakup, breaking contract. Damn, I've been on here a long time. Didn't I say I wasn't going to be on here longer? Did I say? I ain't going to lie. I might be on here a minute. Look, toxic. They toxic as fuck and they getting investigated. Look, guilty as charged, exposed. Baby. They done fucked around and found out. And I told you they was doing sex magic. They was definitely doing sex magic. Look, receipts here. Evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. And then look, in it, before this card says sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures here. Turn, bro. I'm telling you. These motherfuckers doing the most. Look, lust and divorce. These bitches is getting left. They not faithful. Okay? And they bugaboos. They tried to really fuck around in your energy and they fucked around and found out. Stupid. Toxic. But you already knowing the tea. That's what I said, bro. Y'all already know what the fuck is going on. This is just confirmation. Literally. Because I'm telling you, my real soul tribe, we already be knowing what the fuck going on. This shit just be confirmation. Like, damn, I wasn't tripping. This shit for real. Yeah, pregnancy test. So somebody could be pregnant here, unsure, pregnancy scare, positive, negative. Look, tantric sex. Because they been out here fucking around. I'm telling you. Now they scared. Or they don't want this baby. They stuck with a baby they don't want. By somebody they don't want. Or it could be somebody that don't want the baby. SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Now I'm telling you, they need help. Tantric sex, somebody got some shit. Especially with this lust energy here. They can't keep their legs closed or they can't keep their little... I'm not saying that. They can't keep it in their pants. Look, doing drugs. Yeah, look, SOS. They drug addicts. I told y'all. And they addicted to y'all like a drug, bruh. Look, lipstick, evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. These motherfuckers are wicked. Look, caught up, cheating, finding evidence. Okay, getting caught. Game over. Game over. Flip, flip. It's over for their ass. Knocked up. They knocked up. Somebody knocked up. And they don't want it. Yeah, getting played. They getting cheated on. I'm hearing cheated on and beat it on. They getting cheated on and beat on. That's what they get. That magic then backfired. That magic then backfired on their ass. And I told you they stink. They trying to cover this shit up with perfume and shit. They need to stop. Bro, they need to stop using that perfume and shit on their fucking bodies, bro. They fucking up their own pH on top of sleeping around. Using all this fragrant ass shit between their legs. They need to use, bro, it is what it is. Spiritually woke, self-awareness, cutting through illusions, detaching from ego. Like I said, you let that shit go. And it says cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. So you clean. You clean, you grounded, and you know the truth about everything. TikTok, deadline, procrastination, too busy. Okay, and I do feel like this divine masculine don't want to wait anymore. I don't want to wait for our lives to be over. They don't want to wait. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I just picked that shit up, but that's exactly what I heard. Ain't that One Tree Hill? And something. Do, 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 do. Look, in their feelings here. These bitches in their feelings. They out here. They don't know what to do with themselves. Okay? Or these, and these Rubicubas could have said everybody you know what I'm saying, you get with, or you have some type of intimate experience with, you fall in love quick or some weird shit like that. When it really be the other way around. You just be having, you know what I'm saying, you just don't be wanting to hurt nobody's feelings. But I feel like you out of that energy to the point where now you don't care who feelings you hurt. Not saying that you running around here toxic and shit, but you just got them boundaries set now. You just like, yeah, hey, it is what it is. Nobody cared about my feelings. Everybody wanted to be bluntly and brutally honest with me. It's my turn. They don't like when them tables turn. I'm telling you. As long as you was like, you know, like just letting everybody have their way, or you know what I'm saying, not speaking up for yourself and just playing small and shit, it was cool. But now that you in your power and you know who the fuck you are, you setting boundaries with motherfuckers, they like, oh, nah. Now they tripping. Like, yeah, I'll be tripping. Just get up out my energy. Get up out my face. Yeah, trash. They trash sex shop. These motherfuckers tried to dog you the fuck out, bro. They literally said you was selling yourself. Whole time is them. They the one with the trash box. Okay, and they getting thrown away. Because they the ones running the sex shop. They the ones out here selling their body or orchestrating this shit. They got to. They ain't getting no money no other way. So like I said, they using their body. You got to use what you got to get what you want. Tricks and Ronnie head ass. And it's some men involved too. It's some karmic masculines here too. Yeah. Legal. Court paperwork file. I told y'all. You getting the last laugh. Like I said, you sitting over here happy and these motherfuckers going through it. That's why they talking about you. Because you don't want to deal with their ass. You don't want these problems they got. Like, I'm cool. And you sitting over here feeling lighthearted. Light on your feet. Stress-free. Happy. Overjoyed. Smiling. And the divine is like, yes, keep this energy. Because you vibrated so high. You better not lower your fucking frequencies to come meet these motherfuckers where they at and all this trash ass fucking energy. They got legal shit going on, prostitution, sex shop, disease, drugs, all type of shit. You said bye, Felicia. Yeah. Bye, Felicia. Peacing out. Thank you. Next. Leaving and not caring. You're out of there. You're out of there. A situation's about to explode. Shit's about to pop off in flames. Look, they feel like clowns. I told you. Red nose. Extra, read all about it. Yeah, because you're really the goat, the black sheep. You're the generational curse breaker. You're the chosen one. You're the God's favorite, period. And it says rebelling, going against expectations, defying the norms. You were never meant to follow. You were always meant to lead. Motherfuckers been trying to burn candles on y'all and shit. It didn't work. Look, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. I'm telling you, this is what they was doing. They felt like that was going to get them. Yeah, they felt like that was going to help them level up. But now, see, what they did was they didn't sped up your elevation, your breakthrough, your success. Fast action, progression forward. The wait is over, baby. It's over with. It's over with. And like I said, it is some karmic masculines. Player and shit. Can't keep it in their pants. Playing the field, not looking to settle, seeking options. So yeah, some karmic masculines involved in this shit too. Who couldn't keep it in their pants. Didn't want to be faithful. Felt like you was asking too much. Or if you wanted to clearly communicate, they wanted to act like you wanted to argue and you was nagging and shit. No, okay, go be with them bitches in the street. Now they got some shit. Or they don't want none of them bitches. They constantly think about you. 222 likes. Tiptoe and avoiding getting caught acting shady, sneaking around. Yeah, they was sneaking and freaking and geeking. I'm telling you, now they seeing like they should have done right by you. Yeah, fed up. You was like, boy, get the fuck on. I told you, y'all fed up with these motherfuckers. Over it, not having it, frustrated. I don't feel like y'all frustrated no more, but I definitely feel like y'all over it. Yeah, and y'all gonna be in a very private relationship here. And like I said, police, total drama, action. Bro, listen, they're going through it. They're going through it, falling apart here. Falling into pieces. I don't know why I'm picking up on Annabelle, the doll. These bitches could have been trying to conjure up Annabelle or the Annabelle spirit on y'all and shit. Or trying to find cursed objects to curse y'all with. Weird ass motherfuckers. Now they cursed. Anything else to close this out, Holy Spirit? Because I wasn't supposed to be on here this long, but look, frenemy. I told you they was fake. Fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. This is their frenemies. They don't love you. They just want to get in your energy so they can do this shit again. And try to come out with a win. And you know. Okay, the blues. They scared. Heavy emotions, mental distress. Look, anger management, I told you. This is why they really mad, because they can't get in your energy. Look, insecure as fuck. What did I say? Insecure. Knowing they fucked up. Yeah, but they wanted to spin the narrative here. You don't give a fuck. Yeah, fuego. You and this new love, y'all finna have a passionate new beginning. They know they fucked up with you. Yeah. And now you're in the energy of harmony, balance, peace, and happiness. And they don't like that because they're not a part of it. Yeah, new boo. You get a new man. And you gonna end up pregnant by your new man. And this new man could have been keeping you a secret for this reason alone, because he knew these bitches was watching. Look, watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. He knew. He knew. Look, sexual protection. He knew. Now he know. He know the truth. Burning evidence. Look, they trying to get away with shit. It's too late. Setting the record straight. Listen, y'all energy is setting the record straight. So, yeah, y'all don't have to do too much of nothing. You finna be happy and in a loving relationship with your new man, your new boo, somebody that got some money on, and they mad because you and this person finna be a motherfucking power couple. And, yeah, y'all finna, some of y'all finna move. Some of y'all finna move to a whole new city and state. And these people ain't gonna have no access to you at all. So, yeah. That's what I have for y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope it gave y'all some clarity, some insight, whatever y'all came over here looking for. And it gave y'all some confirmation most of all. But y'all stay prayed up. Take y'all spiritual baths. Okay? Keep God first. All right? Don't go out here doing no extra ass boasting and shit like that. But just know your power. You know what I'm saying? Continue to be that meek person that you are. Okay? And, you know, act with humility. I ain't gonna say walk around humble like you just ain't shit. But I do say, you know what I'm saying? Operate in humility. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to point your finger and laugh at these people. You ain't got to throw this shit up in their face because they know what's going on. You know what's going on. That's why you chilling. And it's game over. So, yeah. Keep doing what you're doing because obviously you're doing it right. You bossed up. You did your shadow work. Confirmation. And now you going towards, you know, you at the finish line now. 444. So, confirmation. So, y'all are protected. Keep doing what you're doing and you know, as long as you keep God first and stay prayed up, you're going to be all right. So, love you guys. Mwah. Talk to you guys later. And yeah, God above all, the rest will truly fall. And that's for sure. Facts on me, baby. I love you guys. See you guys later.